23. Руление.
2-3. Разрешаю руление на полосу 7.
It's runway 7, it's the one that we're next to. Oh, this is actually a runway that's right next to us. It's not this one, sorry, it's the one beyond it. I thought it was a taxiway.
Incredibly,
What's that?
sorry, I'm just being surprised by a Chinese man.
Yeah, press receive to get rid of that shit. I think it turns into Russian after the first initial flurry of chatter.
Sorry, I was saying there's an incredible amount of thrust required to even get this thing moving.
Yeah, you need a lot of like halfway up the throttle, and then you've got to power back down.
Speaking of which, I bet we can switch the afterburner to 10 or. Once I'm on the runway, I'll do that.
Взлет.
2-3. Взлет по готовности. Отход по схеме на 300. По давлению 7,4,9,54.
H25, probably looking at a launch range between 10 and 20 kilometers. I always assumed it to be 20, Because 10 is like a fucking Vic here, and the things are much bigger than a Vic here.
Yeah. Remember on this, there's 2 bars for the flaps, but the first bar is not like half flaps and the second bar is full flaps. It's just, the first bar is just, it's in transition.
Roger.
That always confused me. Not sure how stable I'm going to be, so I'm just going to take off before you and then you behind me rather than side by side.
Roger.
Especially considering we're overweight. I forget what speed it was last time, like 350 or something.
I think you're just going to be using the entire fucking runway.
We'll see. She didn't take off by herself last time, I had to give her a nudge. Well, I never trust it anyway.
Let's just consider our flight plan before you lift off.
The heading is... We're flying over the main island. There's no SAMs on it.
I think there's a SAM, a Hawk site, near their airbase at the north of the island, and a Patriot site somewhere on the south of the island. I recommend we attempt to deal with the Patriot site first.
This is on the small rotor island, right?
There's nothing on Rota.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We fly over Rota.
I think that maybe the Patriots can reach almost to the edge of Rota, so I would suggest we fly around Rota to the... So we head on a southerly course from our base here, and then we'll, if you imagine a circle out from, I don't know, somewhere near the south of that island, up to Rota, and then the diameter of that, we want to come at that without approaching Anderson Air Base directly. It's fine. We'll see how it goes. Just head southerly, I'd suggest, and then we'll try and pick up the Patriots radar.
Roger. You behind me?
Yes, sir. Ready for you to go.
Два, три. Взлет запрещаю. 2-3. Взлет по готовности. Отход по схеме на 300. По давлению 7,4,9,5,4.
How'd it go?
It was pretty rough towards the 300. Took off about 320, but I had I was pulling back on the stick a little bit. Around 300.
I'm up. Just going to gain a bit of speed before I raise flaps. Flaps going up. I see your smoke trail.
South is
180.
I'm going to roll round to the right though, just to give myself some speed and altitude.
Roger that.
And hopefully you can cut across and we can meet up.
Yeah, hopefully. I think you might still need to come off the throttle a bit, however, because ultimately you'll you'll have had more time in the air accelerating. But
Lights on.
I can't see them from here.
Sorry, I put them on.
They are now, if they weren't before.
No, I've not changed anything.
What's your speed?
Speed is steady at 500 or 490.
Roger. I'm at 470. My altitude seems a bit higher than yours. I had to give it a fuckload of upwards trim earlier.
Yeah, as soon as I took the flaps back, it was like, time to go down. Right, where are you in regards to me? Start turning south now, I think.
I'm dead behind you. I don't know, I'd guess a few miles. Maybe I'm like 3, 4, 5 miles behind you, something like that. No, probably about 2 miles, looking at the ground below us. Yeah, I am catching up with you. What's your speed?
Is 500. I'm at like 9.93 on the speed thing. Not sure whether this thing has afterburners, but I'm just super conscious of fuel.
It will not have an afterburner. Jesus, the visibility is terrible out here.
Indeed. When I get onto 180, I'm going to go up, because I think I'm in a cloud about now.
Yeah, and just about see you.
180 and straighten. And up.
And I've lost you. But I am climbing. A fucking thick cloud I'm in.
Yeah, I'm waiting to get out of it, but I'm not out of it yet. I ended up slowing all the way down because I was pulling so much to get out of it. Was it like 20 degrees? Oh, I'm at the top now.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
430.
Yeah, same.
Just got to retrim a little bit.
Yeah, same. This heavy stick is very exhausting.
Probably feels more realistic with a heavy stick in one of these aircraft. We want to be climbing for altitude, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But we have to be conscious that if we are engaged by a missile system and we have to dive, I don't know what this thing's max rated speed is. And with it being fucking heavy, it's going to gain speed a lot in a dive.
Well, let's just say I'm not going to go inverted and dive in my usual fashion. Just going to double check what jettison the fuel is. Oh right, obviously J. Coming off course slightly.
Roger.
What does the EO do in this aircraft again?
It's targeting pod for the Vic Air missile system. I'm in some sort of oscillation left and right.
It's probably because you're right behind me. That's a rotor off to our 2 o'clock, I think. Yeah, you can see the smoke. I think it's that ship.
Roger, I don't even see the land.
It's just underneath a cloud.
Right. Oh wait, no, I don't see it. That's part of my own aircraft.
About 20 miles away from Rota. About 60 directly from Anderson. How far south did you want to go before we turn on?
I'm not sure. Maybe we should switch the E-lint pods on and see if we're picking anything up.
It's usually directly in front of us what it will show us, but yeah. Gotta be air to ground to turn it on.
Yeah.
Something off to the right, but I don't know what it is.
I've got targets off to the left on my HUD.
I've got a row of 5 dots off to the right. Oh no, it's not. That's just my fucking altitude indicator. Never mind. I've got no targets.
Roger. What's your alpha at? I'm at pretty high, 12 degrees.
Where is it?
Left of the HUD.
Yeah, same. Do you want to put more speed on?
No, let's try and just keep the altitude level for now. We're still climbing. You see the VVI underneath the HUD.
Still on 12 for me.
I'm down to 10. In which case, yeah, let's put some speed on. But try and keep the altitude level.
Try and keep it level with my trim.
Got target, air targets 90 kilometers dead ahead of us, flanking. Oh god, assuming that Chinese AWACS reads in kilometers and not miles.
Yes. I've gone down to about 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, I'm at full power.
Yeah, same. Let's turn in towards their island now and see what we can pick up.
What's the heading of the island? It is,
I don't know, call it 20 degrees right.
It's 241.
Roger that. And keep it with this power on and give our missiles more speed. Make sure you got the 58 selected to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to pick up targets.
Yeah, there we go.
P is Patriot, HK is Hawk.
Patriot's what we want now.
Well, that's the biggest threat, so let's lock onto it.
I see Hawk. I see Hawk is HK, right?
Yeah.
What's B? Or it looks like a B. Maybe it's an S.
I don't even see that. Is it on top of the Hawk?
Yeah.
I don't know. Might be a search radar.
Lost lock on it. I can't lock it again. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to lock the P, not the diamond.
I have to come off the speeder bit because I'm getting airframe shake.
Yeah, as am I. I thought you wanted the best possible shot.
But we do want the best possible shot, yeah.
I'll come off a bit.
I'm going to send 158 at the Hawk site. Just in case that thing like foxes up on our approach to Patriot.
Yeah, we're just in range of that thing now.
Do you want to launch now, shall I?
I'll do it on closer now. I think that's the Hawk and not the fucking search thing beyond it.
Well, we will find out.
Ooh, there we go. Magnum. That's made me a bit lighter, Dave.
Right, well, let's keep pushing that Patriot. We're at 80 clicks from it. I've got launch authorization at
About
55.
60 or something, yeah. Being locked by something. Long range SAM.
It's got to be a Patriot then.
It's shot. Something's shot.
It's a Patriot. Override your launch authorization, fire 158 at the Patriot. I will. Oh, it's the Hawk. It's Hawk. It's not the Patriot.
I think I see the missile. I'm coming left. Put my ECM on as well.
Yeah, roger that. Hawk sight's firing on you still. Your missile's still on track with the Hawk.
Coming around. Says the missile's still on me.
Could be the Patriot.
I don't see it.
I'm gonna launch the long range at the Patriot and then suppress Hawk sight.
I think I've killed the Hawk. Yeah, I have got a notification. Maybe I don't have the missile on me anymore.
Right, launching on the Patriot. One away. Two away.
SM2. What's that? Oh, there's more than one Hawk.
Yeah, I've just gone over the base at extreme low altitude and hit the remaining Hawks.
What, with everything?
Yeah, I had to fire all my anti-radiation missiles.
What about the Patriot?
I fired 2 KH-58s at the Patriot. What ordnance have you got remaining?
3. I've only fired once. Oh, I see the Hawk.
Roger. You shouldn't see the Hawk. I should have taken it all out.
Sorry, Patriot.
Right, we'll get back on there and fire the rest you've got at that. It's only got one search radar. I'm RTB.
Roger. Oh, you destroyed the Patriot as well.
Alright, well that's good. As far as I know, that should be everything.
I've got nothing else. I just had SM2 or something. They might be ships.
Yeah, it's possible. I do not know what those are.
didn't say that they were enemy.
All the things turn up as diamonds on the E-link pod.
Oh, sure, sometimes they've got crosses through it.
I think that's when they're off the edge of your HUD.
So you killed like 3 Patriots.
Search and track radar and command post by the looks of it. I don't understand the Hawk site very much. First you killed Hawk Sea War, whatever that means.
What, Sea War is what you call it.
What do you call it?
It's like the thing in fucking Eve, isn't it? Like electronic warfare or whatever it's called.
Right, well, whatever it is, that's what got hit first. Then I hit PCP, whatever that means, which I don't know. And then I hit tracking radar and a launcher module. 2 launchers. But the weird thing is they were all showing up. So I guess maybe Hawkseye, everything has a radar. I thought it was centralized like the Russian ones.
23-й, прибой.
2-3. Пелинг. Ваш прибой 2-7.
How can you tell if your fuel's empty? Your external fuel's empty. I think maybe it's those little red lights.
It is, but I don't know how to interpret them on the SU-25. Maybe it doesn't have one for the external fuel tanks, I'm not sure. What is your speed and altitude?
Speed 620, altitude 3,400.
Roger.
23-й, прибой.
2-3. Пелинг. Ваш прибой 3-1.
And you're heading?
310.
Roger.
Trying to get a bead on for Saipan. It's very awkward to fly now that I've fired only 1 missile. Why is it saying go 310? That's not right, is it?
No, maybe that's because net's off.
It's Saipan we're going into.
Yes, Saipan.
23-й, возврат.
2-3. Следуйте курсом 039. Удаление 150. Давление 749,5,4. Посадочный 07. Занимайте высоту круга.
039 for 150 from me.
Roger that.
Maybe I misinterpreted and it said 031 and I was like, oh, you mean 310? Drop me external fuel. Done that. I'd done what I'd done in the Mosquito, where I was flying around with these external fuel tanks on, but I was taking from my own fuel tanks. So when I dropped the external fuel, it was just like, there's nothing left. I see rotor, I think.
Roger.
3. Прибой.
2-3. Пелинг. Ваш прибой 2-7.
That's not right.
If I've got my instruments set up correctly, I'm reading as being 80 clicks out.
Yeah, 73 for me for the en route. Let's see for landing. 71.
What's your fuel?
2,250, I'd imagine.
I think I've got about 2,800 kilos. Range is, if that's correct,
60.
200, either 250 kilometers. Yeah, it's got to be 250 kilometers.
Right. Yeah, we were pretty good in the end, I guess. Maybe we didn't need fuel tanks.
Well, it gave us some extra fuel to work with. Trickiest thing about landing this thing, as I recall.
Is you can't turn nose wheel steering off.
Yeah.
It's like fucking driving a bumper car down the runway. So I think the most important thing is to just land in the middle of the runway. If you've got to adjust, well, it was fucked from the start.
Yeah, you're either going to have a naturally nice landing or just no chance.
I can see Tinian.
Dropping down below the clouds. Airfield's in a nice bright spot.
Say again?
At least the airfield is in a nice bright spot.
Yeah, exactly.
from waypoint 1 and S7.
«23-й, разрешите посадку».
2-3. Посадку разрешаю. Посадочный 0,7. Ветер у земли 3-4-0. Скорость 4 метров в секунду.
You on your final, yeah?
Yep. This is all ski left.
Crosswind from the right.
Yeah, it felt like it.
2-3. Заруливайте на стоянку.
The runway will be clear in a few seconds.
Definitely crosswind from the left.
Break it until you get to near 200, otherwise your parachute will rip off. How was that? I couldn't tell.
Flew off the right hand side of the runway.
Sorry, maybe it was from the left. I had to make some massive correction.
I am lucky to be alive, but I made it.
Parachute come off alright.
Yeah, parachute deployed alright. I had to deploy it faster than you said because I was on the grass. That's pretty good at touchdown, but the adjustments I was making to correct for the crosswind threw me off the runway.
It's actually a pretty good landing for me. think if there was no crosswind and I hadn't come in at some weird angle, it probably would have been another shit landing, but my overcorrection actually landed me right where I wanted.
Yeah, so you did well landing that with that massive missile missing one way.
Yeah, so I forgot entirely about that, but it was alright anyway.
Перезарядка по плану.
Командир, нет возможности.
Перезарядка по плану.
Принял.
There's a slot just past me there.
It's alright, I'll try and park this side of you.
Командир, оружие подвешено.
Oh, we meant to park on the yellow line.
Don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, was it? Mission successful.
Yeah.
I only took out one target. It's like you flew directly over the island and just fucking nuked everything. According to the notification thing.
Yeah, well, I didn't get targeted by the Hawk, so
I
had
don't
it
know what
easy.
I got targeted by, but there was definitely at least one missile on me. I could see the bloody thing. I was convinced I was going to die.
I was not sure of your chance of survival either, but you the Hawk site fired like 3 missiles at you.
Oh, really? I wondered why it was still going. I just dragged it off to the left and then did a circle round. Oh, that was good. I recorded that entire thing, by the way.